L.O.T.S approved media, DSTM. Don't shoot the messenger. You guys do me a favor, let's not wait for the middle or the end of this video. Let's come together as a collective, and I need everybody to hit that like button at the same time. What that does, that makes YouTube take the content, push it forward, and then recommend it to their audience, all right? We're a smaller channel. We want to compete with the bigger channels, and this is how we do it. And I just want to tell you guys, we need that support here, and thank you in advance. That part. All right, now, on the count of 3, everybody hit the like button. It's a little tedious, but work with me. 1, 2, 3. Tap that like button. Thank you guys in advance. Now, let's talk about it. Diddy trial. Listen, the floodgates are open. They've released the Kraken. Obviously, Diddy beating these charges, the RICO, the trafficking, and only left with the transportation, the lesser charges. It has a lot of people disgruntled. People are not pleased with the results, to say the least, all right? You talking about the witnesses, the victims. You talking about former employees, associates, people that feel like Diddy did them wrong in the past, even the dogs and the pets. People are mad at Diddy, obviously. Now, with that being said, you have the jury speaking. A lot of jurors come out and speaking about it. Well, yeah, this one lady, we're going to look at this video of this one particular young lady who's considered alleged victim. She was scheduled to speak during the trial, right? She's screaming witness coercion, witness tampering. She's saying that she's in fear of her life. And a lot of people are saying that they're in fear of their lives now. Because you know Diddy potentially is coming home. Not potentially, Diddy's coming home. And people thought Diddy was coming home 2 days ago. So imagine how they were shaking in their boots. But nonetheless, Diddy will be home within a year, 2 years. Nonetheless, he'll be home soon. With that being said, let's go ahead and look at this video. You guys make the determining factor. You guys be the end-all determining factor. Am I bugging here? Because it looks like people have their own ulterior motive. The anger is misplaced. But we'll talk about it, all right? Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you're a new viewer, you guys, this is a safe place. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're a reoccurring viewer and you haven't subscribed yet, you should be ashamed of yourself. Smash that subscription button. Let's go into this video.
Minor victims to Sean Combs' physical assault while I was employed by him. As someone who was a witness to the abuse towards Cassandra Ventura Vine during my time of working for Sean Combs, I would just like to say that this is a grave miscarriage of justice. And I would like to also address that last year on March 20th, I was contacted by the federal government. They showed up at my door with badges. I refused to speak to them because I was terrified. So I was served with a grand jury subpoena that day before they left my home in Atlanta, Georgia. I confided in 3 different people about that visit from the feds. Terrified is actually an understatement. By April 11th of 2024, I was being contacted by Sean Combs' initial lawyer, Aaron Dyer. I have a voicemail that he left and text messages stating that Mr. Combs was aware of the visit from the government and that they would like to extend to cover my legal fees. These are facts. This, in my opinion, was witness tampering. I was supposed to testify this year on May 20th. I was in New York. It was announced. It was on CNN that I was supposed to be testifying and I was pulled because I flipped out on the government. These are also facts. I want to be very clear. As a victim, as a former employee of Sean Combs, I do not feel safe. I am extremely traumatized. I do not know where to go from here. I did submit my own letter to the judge. I stand by everything that I said. I knew that he beat Cassie Ventura fine in 2009. I know that she was dragged from the vehicle, okay? I know that I saw her 2 days later at the London hotel when me and one of his assistants brought her a bag, okay? This was a miscarriage of justice. And beyond any of this, I don't really have anything more to say. And I really don't know where to go from here. Just know that I am terrified and I am traumatized. And it's honestly, fuck him.
Okay. Now, she said a lot. First of all, she's making allegations of being assaulted by Diddy. She's saying that she was scheduled to testify at the trial. She's also making allegations of witness tampering that Diddy, the representatives on Diddy's behalf, called to maybe fund or provide funding for her lawyer. Obviously, this young lady, she's in fear of her life. Now, I don't know if these women are particularly in fear of their life or they're just disgruntled. You guys got to make that decision at home because I'm seeing a displaced animosity. I don't necessarily see fear in people's eyes. I don't see nobody trembling, but I see a lot of people angry and confidently angry. Now, I'm not a psychologist, but the way I'm assessing this, I don't see the characteristics of somebody who is panicking, distraught, stressed out. It might be a little stressful in the sense of, yeah, you didn't see his demise. But I don't see that fear. I don't see that trembling that usually is associated with people that are in fear of their life. And there's a pattern here, you guys. There's a pattern here with all the witnesses, right? The victims. The victims. Let's keep in mind, during this whole Diddy trial, nobody has been held accountable except for Diddy. Never at one point has anybody in the trial admitted to their responsibility, their accountability in the equation, in those circumstances that took place. All right? And that's an indication. Those are flags that are being risen. I don't know if you guys, if that's spiking your interest, making you more revisit your opinion on the subject. But I know it sure has been having that effect on me, right? And like I said, I'm a good judge of character. Nonetheless, not to discredit this young lady, because these people were assaulted, right? So I'm seeing Diddy's very aggressive. I'm seeing one commonality, one pattern here. It's this aggression. Diddy put his hands on a lot of people. And it's looking like people that not necessarily could fight for themselves. These people don't look too tough that Diddy had these alleged confrontations with. These people are considered weaker vessels. It's kind of making Diddy look like he preys on the weak. Now, like I told you, I'm still observing the situation. But I think it's more and more safe to say that Diddy's not a person that you would want to have around somebody that was vulnerable, somebody who's easily influenced. It's looking like he would have taken advantage of that person All right. You guys let me know in the comment section. Do you guys think that what she's saying is valid? Do you think that her intentions are genuine? Or is this just a money grab, a money ploy? That's what I'm concerned about. Now, if you guys had a chance, we're going to also do a video on, if I get a chance to go there, with the other victim. I forgot the guy's name, Rod or Rob, whatever his name is, the one that made all those allegations, the one that recently did an interview with DJ Academics. We're gonna look into that also. All right, you guys do me a favor. Let's not wait for the middle to end this video. Let's all come together as a collective and let's everybody hit the like button right now. That part, and I'm out.